Hi, I'm Charlie Mangini, one of the five founding partners of GoVia Alliance Group. And part of our weekly series, we have a question of the week. So this week's question is, we're heading into peak. Uh, in your past, what was always in the wrong place? What was it? What were you dealing with this time of year, and what did you do to offset that? Fran, we'll start with you.
So, Charlie, I want to come at this from a different angle, and not so much in terms of product in the wrong place, but priorities in the wrong place. If I can do that, then my head automatically goes to staffing. So we're talking about, weeks in advance, months in advance, preparing for this peak season. But the issue becomes, are we planning labor and not planning training? And what ultimately happens is you have high turnover. You're bringing augmented staff on, temporary staff to help get you through peak, and they're not prepared. They're not ready. And so for me, it becomes a necessity to prioritize. So prioritization is not always in the right place.
Byron, what are your thoughts?
So I will definitely keep this at the inventory look. And you know, as we'd previously talked about, if our slotting analysis has been done correctly, and that we know that our pick line is right, then where is the reserve stock for speedy replenishment? And so 4 months out gives plenty of time for operators to get out and do some re-warehousing, some rezoning if necessary, and just make sure that that zoning plan is locked down so that when the inventory does arrive, it has a home to go, and that home is as close to the pick line as possible.
Yeah, for me, I think my take is on equipment and resource availability, right? So you're transitioning into a fall season already. Volume, if you're a retailer, tends to be higher. Uh, this is the time I really start looking at equipment. Do I have enough hand jacks? What did I learn from the past peak? Hey, I didn't have enough packing stations. So I've got to get that stuff on order. That takes time. You've got to work with vendors to place the order. Hopefully you got the go ahead from finance to allocate the funds. That's always fun. But do we have enough equipment? Do we have enough printers? Do we have enough scanners? All the things needed. Normally the business is somewhat steady and predictable, but we've got this severe peak, on our radar coming on down the road. Do I have the equipment needed to sustain that peak? And if not, what do I need to go out and procurement and make sure I've got? So anyways, that's the question for this week, and look forward. Hopefully, it provides some value for folks watching out there, and we look forward to next week where we address another question focused on the peak season. Thanks for viewing.